Hey everyone, Dan here again, and going to do something a little different right now. I've been wanting to do unboxing videos for a while, but it hasn't coincided with having A, the time, and B, the item to unbox. But as you can tell from over my shoulder here, that way, I am a fan of the Hot Toys or Sideshow 6 scale figures. I have front row there, you see the Justice League with Aquaman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. And then behind them, I have a bunch of Marvel ones from Daredevil and Punisher from the Netflix series, and then most of the MCU at this point. There's still some I'm missing, but I've got Vision, Scarlet Witch, I've got Cap, Iron Man, Thor, down the line. Captain Marvel was probably one of the most recent ones for me added. But today I am going to, and I used to do some of these videos for when I was working for Bleeding Cool. I did a couple. Sideshow would send me some figures, and then they stopped. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. They're welcome to send them again because I will happily do them. Anyway, today I'm going to do my first Star Wars figure. Not the first one I've ever owned, but they had sent me one back then that I did. But I ended up I don't have that one anymore. So this is the first Star Wars figure that I'm purchasing myself. It is the Mandalorian figure. I'm a huge fan of the Mandalorian series. This is the Mandalorian Deluxe figure. And the reason I went for the Deluxe one is it actually has the Grogu, or Baby Yoda, if you prefer, in the little pram that follows along. So you get two versions of Baby Yoda with this one. So let me pull this up. Now, I don't know how well a boxing video is going to work with my setup. I may have to figure it out. But we're going to try to tip the camera a little bit so there'll be less seen of me and more of said figure. This is it. Came in the mail today. I've already taken it out of the shipping box, but I keep the shipping box. I keep all the shipping boxes like you're supposed to, because these things are valuable, and then you put them back in the shipping box, and I keep all the accessories and stuff in other than what I'm displaying. So we're going to open this up for the first time. And again, I don't know how well this is going to work, but so you got that lovely box. I like the design on it. Little shooting finger there on the side. You get him standing. So other than the little picture of Baby Yoda here, you don't really see that Yoda's in there, or Grogu's in there. Really should start referring to him as Grogu. Okay, now inside we have the classic scene recreated with the figure. So from episode 1, where he's reaching down for him after having just killed IG-11. And we are opening up this. Here we go. How many of you out there collect Sideshow figures, or the Hot Toys figures? They're expensive, but I love them. They're just amazing. All right, let's see if we can get a little in closer here. Yeah, again, I don't have a great setup for this, so we're going to figure this out as we go along. I had something I could put there. Huh. What do I have that would actually set up that high? Let's see if we can figure something out here. Not quite. Need to go up higher. All right. Yep, we're making this up as we go, folks. Live television, or live video. There we go. Hey, how's that? All right, I think that's a better look. What do you guys think? That gives a good thing. So now this is the first accessory pack. Should have my X-Acto knife out, but it's all the way to the other side of the room, and scissors will work for now. Okay. There we go. All right, what do we got in here? This is the extra hands. This is a vibro blade We've got some Beskar. We've got the little tracking fob. Whistling birds. Again, whistling birds setup. This is the flamethrower. Couple of things. This is his gun and his shoulder pad with the. I don't want to open that up yet, but it's the shoulder pad with the Mudhorn design on it that he gets later on. So we'll put those over there for now. And we'll open up this part here. Okay. Let's see what's left in the box. The bottom of the box, we've got his jetpack, a base and a stand, his jetpack, and some blasters to come off the jetpack. So most of this is the stand. Now, I don't tend to use the actual stands they send because they take up a lot of space, and I just don't have a lot of space here in the studio. So I tend to go with a more basic stand. But, all right, let's go. And, all right, give me 1 second here. Okay, that's not for me. Okay. Oh, we got a sticker here. We got one of the extra hand joints. That's always important. Here we go. It's just extra plastic. They do such an amazing job of packaging these figures. I mean, it's just brilliant how well they could do. Now, we have a stack of Beskar, which is pretty awesome. And I assume that to go in the katana. This is one of my favorite things in all of The Mandalorian, is this, for super geek fans like myself, there's a character named Wilro Hood, who in Empire Strikes Back, when Lando has called for an evacuation of clouds of Bespin, he comes running around the corner carrying this. And it's basically an ice cream maker. And he runs around the corner, and we see him carrying it. And people have come to make him kind of a beloved figure, to the point where there's an action figure for him now. There's a backstory, Wilro Hood. And they go to conventions, and everybody gets this ice cream maker, and they carry it in their orange jumpsuits, and they'll run through the convention center, and it's the running of the Wilros. So I love that they actually not only made it something important to canon, but they brought it up and they made it canon. And I love that. I think that's what I like about Favreau and Filoni. And I was just going to say Favreau, but I know Tom Hodges would kill me. But so you get all this Beskar, and you got the little katana to put it in that he gets paid for by the client. I would like to see the baby. So that is pretty cool that we've got that. There appears to be a bit of magnet to it. See? It snaps back. So I love how they also work into magnets, because that makes everything stick a little better. We also have a hologram figure. And this is a Mandalorian. I don't know if it's the Mandalorian, but yeah, so he's got a little hologram thing going on. When I saw it in the ad, I thought it was actually Carl Weathers' character, Grief Karga. I thought it was Grief Karga when he called him on that on the message of the screen, but it's actually Mandalorian. Now we have two Baby Yodas here, or Grogus. We have this cute as hell one. Look at that. Look at the detail work on that, on the robe. That is so nice. Now, he's not really bendable or posable. His head turns, but the arms are pretty static. And look, he's got feet. I know on some of the other toys they've released, like this guy, all they did was they just made it solid. There's no actual feet. So the fact he has feet there is pretty damn cool. And then, of course, this is the one I really wanted. This is the little pram that he goes around in, and it's got, oh, there's a Mando's cape. Or, yeah, I guess that's Mando's cape. And then little baby, his head turns. So that's pretty cool. Put that back in there. There we go. So you got him there. And they have the cover for it when things get bad. He just closes it, which we get to see a couple times in both seasons. So now we get the long rifle here. Let me pull that out so you guys can see it. Look at that. The strap, which looks like it's going to have, it's got a plug, so it's got to go somewhere. I have to figure that out. Maybe it's on him, or maybe it's on his back. But you get the sights on it. And I know there's Star Wars people out there who will be able to tell you exactly the name of the gun, probably the number and everything. I don't know it off the top of my head. There might be a book that tells me, but I'm just going to go with the fact that it's a gun, and that's cool. There's little batteries, so something lights up. That's interesting. But, okay, let's get Mando out of here. There we go. Oh, no, he has his cape on him, so I don't know what the one in there is, but let's get him out. Put that down there for now. Now, the tricky part for me is always this plastic stuff on him. Now, there's multiple versions of this figure out there. Put that up just a little bit more since we got it. There's the standard armor, and then there's the Beskar armor. I definitely wanted the Beskar armor because he only is in his other armor for a couple episodes, and then he gets this one. And to me, this is the look that he should have. But I didn't have a problem with the other armor, too. I thought the other armor was awesome looking. Now we've got the flamethrower hand and the whistling bird side, which is pretty cool. Now, yeah, again, now getting the plastic off, there we go. That's much easier this time. Normally I have to cut through it, so that's nice to, oh, this is awesome. Very cool. I didn't have to cut any of those. That makes me much happier. Because then that means they're in better shape if I ever decide to completely store them again. So they're usually pretty good at standing, too. You just got to get the, yeah, I mean, look at that. Look how easy that guy stood up. Now, we just need to trick him out, put his gear on. The only downside is I kind of wish they would have, oh, there's more plastic. I almost wish they would have gone the route of the Iron Man figure. The Iron Man figures are actually die cast. So it would have been really neat for this character to have die cast parts. But never quite figured out, is this like a non-Beskar? Like the last, he didn't have enough Beskar to do one leg piece. I guess that's part of the story, but he's got the hip, he's got that, chest, arms. Man, he's got to do one more job, get that last piece of Beskar. So, all right, let's take a look at the accessories and what we can add. Where's that little pack we had? Because you can't have him without his pistol. That's always a crucial piece. So we're going to open this up now. I got two people watching. How you doing? All right. So like I said before, are you guys collectors of the Hot Toys at all? I've got quite a few of them now, and looking to get more. The one I'm keeping an eye out for right now is the Quicksilver, the Aaron Taylor Johnson Quicksilver. Because I don't have that one, and I want it. And also a Winter Soldier. Look at the work on this gun. Okay, I got a buddy up in Canada named Jason Hanley who's building his own version of the costume, and I'm wondering if he's going to be able to do this as much detail work as they're doing on these, or hell, these might actually help him if he wants to take a look at them. I can send him close-up pictures. Oh, look at that holster. That is a nice holster. It's got the little ring on it so you can slip it in and then strap it. There we go. This one's a little up, and there we go. It's starting to go in now. Yeah, sometimes these can be pretty tight, or you got to work it around. And then it's got the little sleeve to slide this in. They always put them on the Kenner figure. Well, they're not Kenner figures anymore, but the Black Series figures, they put them on there, and it's always this little button you push in, but the button is always so tiny. So I'm going to leave that on tipped back because that's how he would as a gunslinger type. Okay. What else? We got different hands. We got different shoulders. Now this is the one with the mud horn on it. Sorry, I should hold that up a little better. Oh, hey, Andrew. Yeah. Trust me, I've been waiting for this one. So let's see if we can swap off this shoulder pad, how hard that is. Yep, just Velcro. So it comes off real nice and easy. Slips into that one and put on the, there we go. There he's now part of the clan of two. Yeah. All right. Now, what kind of hands do we want to put on here? I do like the vibro blade. I don't know where he keeps it, though. I wonder if he's got a holster on here for the vibro blade. There's an extra open slot for this guy, so if you want to take that out. Looks like it might be magnetic, but the little thermo detonator guys that he puts in. So there's an open slot in the belt. So there's one that you can pull off, while the other ones are just there for show. There's a strap back here. It looks like it's for the gun. I don't see an actual spot for the vibro blade. I don't know if it's a boot. Andrew, where does this vibro blade go? Huh. I have to watch the episode. Oh, there's a little thing right here. Nope, that's solid. We will play with the vibro blade and figure that out later. Where did that go? That was in here. Okay. Let's see. Do we want a gun hand? Do we want to have him holding the fob? Oh, look. It's got the little necklace that he gives Grogu of the mythosaur. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get a good look at because it's so tiny. But yeah, so they got that. It's now stuck to my finger. Okay. And like I said, the tracking fob. So if he's looking for baby Grogu, that's how they find him. And he's got his own little piece of Beskar with the little symbol on it. Let's see if I can hold, there we go. See the little symbol? That's nice. That is nice detail work on something this small. So got a few different hands. Got fists on both sides, left and right side fists, with the design on the back. Then we've got trigger fingers. for both sides. And then we've got one extra right hand, which probably for holding the vibro blade is my guess. Let's see. Yep, that's definitely what it is. For holding the vibro blade. Because you wouldn't have your finger out like that, but you need the grip. Alrighty. What's this here? I don't know what this piece is. They could have put the little ball in here. That would have been funny. But I don't see that. If you want to do the whistling birds, you can pop off and put this on, which is the actual launching of the whistling birds. And of course, flamethrower, which he tends to use a lot. So let's see, how else do we want to deck him out? Actually, I'm pretty straightforward on that. So we'll go with that. Let's take a look at the backpack, shall we? Or the jetpack. Put that over there. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to do the magnetic jetpack, which would be cool. They package these so well that nothing could get damaged, and I love that. Got a nice little stand. Now, I might end up using this stand because, A, it's Star Wars, and I don't have any Star Wars in behind me. It's all Marvel and DC, so might be worth using this stand. But that is, I love the sand thing. His feet prints are in it. And then you've got this add-on, which can go on either side, really, I would think. But it does seem to look better on this side. So that's pretty cool. We're in here for the jetpack. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking that's magnetic. And you've got the, let's get the flames on it. There's a tube there as well, so I wonder if that's to put up Baby Yoda or Grogu. You have to get used to saying Grogu. What's funny is I know Jon Favreau has come out and said, look, you can say it however you want. We still call him Baby Yoda. But, so that's pretty cool. Look at that. The launch jetpack. I don't want, if I'm going to have him posed, I don't want to make it look like he's flying just yet. Pop those back in. All right, let's see how this works on the back. Because there's no actual, you'll notice there's no actual thing, so. Yep, it is magnetic. Look at that. It is awesome. How cool that is. You can just put that, you tuck the jetpack on the side here, or the cape on the side, and you have him with his jetpack. That is awesome. So I don't think I want to display him with that, though. I want to display him with the gun, the rifle, because that's kind of how I look at him. And plus I want to see how they get it to stay on there. So we'll get the rifle. And we'll go with the little one next to him for now. I haven't decided what my full display is going to be, but let's see what we can do with the rifle. It's usually put up like this, isn't it? So Well, what do you know? So that clips on the front here, hangs over the back, and then this little harness just kind of keeps it in place. I like that. So now you got him with his gun. Maybe we could do this. No, I like it, but plus it knocked this little guy out. Well, that could be a little magnetic too. That would be nice to keep it in there. All right. I know I'm not doing a lot of talking at the moment, but I'm trying to figure them out. Okay. Let's see about getting the pram one going. I like the pram. That. All right. Now I'm going to have to figure out what the batteries go in. Get that out. Well, that's just supposed to tuck in behind him. Okay, there's a little hole there. So it might be that this thing I found earlier, which is this little rod. Yep, that looks about right. All right, let's turn this towards the camera. Now again, I'd have to put them up on the stand. But there we go. All right, let's see if we can get that stand out. I'm not sure where. I don't see a hole in the stone. You would think there would be one. I'm definitely leaning towards actually using the Mandalorian stand here, so I have to cut. I don't like cutting because I like to save this stuff, but sometimes it's necessary. Okay. You would think there'd be a little hole, and there it is. There's a little hole that they put under a rock. So there you go. So you put him there, and you put this guy somewhere in here to be safe. Now, I don't have the, do I want to put the display out and see, will he stand up? All right, this will work for now. Move him back past the mic and the mouse. And there we have him. One Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh yeah. I am definitely happy with this. These guys are cool. I think Hot Toys did an amazing job with that. The little baby looks awesome, and the little look on his face is so cute. I love the accessories on this. I love how easy they were to put together. Swapping out the shoulder pad took seconds. Putting the gun on was only a second or two. The backpack or the jetpack goes on with magnets. Swapping the hands would probably be easy. putting the gun in, stuff like that. That's all pretty cool to me. But this is a really nice design. I have not gotten Star Wars figures before, so this is, like I said, this is the first Star Wars I bought, and I have a fear now that there's going to be more. Now, I've been pretty good about sticking with just the Mandalorian, so I don't think I'm going to go and just go crazy and buy a bunch of them, but A, I don't have the money to do that, but B, this is the show that's really got my attention, so that's cool, but now I kind of want a Luke Skywalker. Let's go ahead and put this back over here now. I kind of want a Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, because we got him in the final episode. So now I want that figure too to go with it. So that's pretty cool. But all right, so that is the Mandalorian figure. Again, so many awesome accessories. The vibroblade, the whistling birds setup. You've got, I don't know what that is. I got to figure out what that is. But you've got the tracking fob, the little mythosaur necklace. You've got the little bomb thing he uses. You have not only one single piece of Beskar, you have the stack of Beskar that goes into the katana. You've got the swappable shoulder pads. You've got the gun that comes off. You've got the gun on the side. You've got the Baby Yoda or the Grogu in the pram. You've got the cover for the pram. And you've got the, let's turn this a little more that way. And you've got the standalone Grogu. So I am really pleased with this. This is the deluxe set, where the regular set only came with the standalone Grogu, I believe. This one comes with the pram and the added on. This is the deluxe part, at least that I can remember. I'm sure there's other parts to it too. I think the little hologram version was also part of the deluxe package, but this is the figure. It just came out, so they're shipping now. There might be some left. It costs, I think it was $320. So if you're looking for it, you go to the sideshow.com. You look for Hot Toys. You can also find them probably elsewhere. You can get them shipped from China, but I always try to buy straight through Sideshow, just because there's a reliability there, and they're a great company. They put out a lot of good products, not just the Hot Toys. They put out a lot of great products. So I'm a big supporter of that. Oh, one of the things I didn't point out, there's also the grappling line. So this long strip here is the grappling line that he shoots out. So again, they thought of just about everything with this figure. This is absolutely awesome. I also know that there's a heavy Mando, the heavy or artillery Mandalorian figure, and there's IG-11. And I love the heavy Mando figure, or heavy artillery Mando figure. I don't know if I'm going to get him in this size. I got him in the black series. Don't know if I'm going to get him in this size. IG-11, I kind of want in this size. So, Hot Toys, if you want me to do a unboxing, send it over. I'd be happy to do that. Also, if you collect these figures and are selling some off or whatever, there are a couple I'm looking for. Feel free to drop me a line, or if you want some help getting the word out, let me know, and I will be happy to tell people about it. I'm definitely looking for an Aaron Taylor Johnson Quicksilver. That is currently on my wish list because I don't know if we're going to get another release of that. So I want to find that next soon. But that'll wrap it up. I think that was a little bit longer of a boxing video than I expected, but this is the figure. It's got the little blanket in the back. I like that. It's such a nice little extra thing that, the blanket, you don't think about it, and it's really nice, and it's similar material to the cape, but it's a different color. So it's not like, they just put extra cape material in there. It's actually something a little better there and different there. So you got that in the background. You got him hanging on. This is going to go up. I may change it a bit, put on the actual stand to secure him. But yeah, this is pretty badass. definitely one of my favorites so far. I'm a big fan of the Hot Toys, like I said. Um, Absolutely love the Iron Man figure. At some point, I'm going to have Mando fighting Iron Man. I'm going to have to do that pose and take some pictures and stuff like that. But that's going to wrap it up for this quick video. That's my second one today. I will be back tomorrow to do a pre-show for the Mandalorian, for not Mandalorian, wow, for WandaVision. So join me for that. I'll be doing a Q&A at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night Pacific time, where I'll be catching everybody up on what's going on in the show, answering any questions you have, talking about some crazy-ass conspiracy theories, wanting to hear what yours are. So join me at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Otherwise, have a great evening. We'll talk soon.